members and to the viewing public in our social media platform, and to our public who are here in the gallery and on the lobby. The chair will now call this first special session into order. Today, Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. Let us all please stand for a moment of silence. Thank you, members. And at this time, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Representative Ada,
Yeah.
Representative Aldon, Representative Atal,
Present. Oh, sorry.
Present, I can be a keynote too.
Representative Aquino,
Present.
Senator Revalta, Representative Beneventi,
Yeah.
Representative Camacho Angelo, Representative Camacho Diego,
Present.
Representative Camacho Joel, Senator Castro,
Stick out.
Representative Flores Joseph,
Present.
Representative Flores Marissa,
Present.
Senator Magofnia,
Presentee.
Representative Manglonia,
Present.
Representative Omar,
Gaiga.
Representative Palacios,
Gaiga.
Representative Rangamar,
Present.
Mr. Chairman,
Istigat.
Representative Villagomez,
Hello.
Representative Yanktamang,
Nyanyi.
Representative Yomo.
Present.
Mr. Chairman, there's 19 members present and 2 members absent.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. With 19 members present, we have duly established a quorum to conduct today's order of business. Please take note for the record that Representative Joel Camacho and our Vice Chairwoman Selena Babauta is hereby excused on today's order of business. And before we move to our next order of business, the chair will now assign Representative Ralph Yumo to serve as our acting floor leader on today's order of business. So with that, we move now to item B, reading and approval of the journal. Madam Clerk.
Mr. Chairman, there's one SNILD Journal number 24-03.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. And at this time, I recognize the floor leader for the proper motion.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I now move for the adoption of SNILD Journal number 24-03, third day, first regular session dated March 28, 2025. So move.
There is a motion offered by the floor leader for the adoption of SNILD Journal number 24-03, and it has been seconded. Discussion on the motion. Ready? All those in favor, please say aye. All those opposed, say nay. Motion adopted. We are now on item C, public comments, and at this time, the podium is open for any of our members of the public who are here with us in the gallery and in the lobby to provide oral testimony. You may begin. Please state your name for the record, and you have 5 minutes. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Buenas tardes, Mr. Chairman, member of this body, members in the gallery. Good afternoon. Mr. Chairman, my name is Ramon R.B. Blas Camacho. I'm the mayor for the Saipan municipality. Members and Mr. Chairman, on this House Local Bill 24-12, I see this 150,000 appropriation, 50,000 to include the liberation. Mr. Chairman, for the past 8 months, the municipality of Saipan never received any funding assistance. I'm just here to share with you what really the mayor is doing out there in the community. Left to right, north to south in the community praising the mayor for what the mayor is really doing in the community. And if we talk about the mobilization from equipment to fuel to personnel, the wear and tears of the equipment, I need this assistance of funding. I understand majority of you receive calls from your constituents. All you did is lateral to the mayor. Yes, it is my responsibility as your mayor. And my top 3 priority as your mayor is to promote safe community, safe village, and a clean island. And that's what exactly I'm doing in our community. A lot of people are praising the mayor. All I need is you to work with the mayor, is to continue this program in our community. You know, regardless whether the road is assigned to DPW, and I see that need attention, I take action. You guys witness all this movement here. And I'm a type of person that I will not react. I want to be in a proactive mode. React is too late when something happens. So by us elected leaders, my position is just temporary. I don't know if I'm going to make it the next election, but I just want to make use of what the people invest on me to do my job. So let's put the money on the right mouth, leaders. The mayor is in deep need of financial to continue the service to our people. So again, leaders, I humbly ask, 100% I want to work with you. I don't believe in pushing. I believe in embracing. As the theme for this liberation, weaving the heritage, embrace the peace. And that's what we need. The island is no longer just Chamorro and Rofaluas. It's a real diverse community. There's a lot of our nonprofit organizations are coming to the mayor, how to partner with the mayor, because they've been seeing the mayor's, what the mayor's doing in the village. So again, it's on your hand to fund the mayor, because 100,000 is nothing. If you see all these equipment that I have, expect the wear and tear, the tires, mechanical issues. If the equipment is down, how can I service the people? A lot of, gravel road that is unpaved. I'm not waiting for a vehicle or an emergency vehicle to collapse while transporting the ambulatory patient. So these are the things. It's not because the mayor wants to be popular. No. I don't need that. All I want is to do my job because I got elected by the people as well as you all. Let's all collaborate and let's give the mayor the money so the mayor can continue this service. In closing, I just want to humbly ask all of you local leaders, the municipality, the SNILD, to join the mayor on this upcoming 4th of July. Because this is not just the mayor, this is ours. Okay? So again, Mr. Chairman and member of this body, please consider the mayor. I am coming up with a drastic action in my office, but why I'm going to do it? When I'm dealing with a hard-working staff. Right now, just to share with you, I just came from the hospital. One of my staff is in a critical condition now. It's a matter of time to expire the life. So again, this is because of the hard working of my staff. There's no such of who I like and who I dislike. Just like what I said, you guys receive a call from your constituent, all you did is lateral transfer to the mayor. I never say no. I said, once I got this time, I'll do it. So again, please, leaders, I'm looking up at you guys to help the mayor, help our community here. Jesus Masi.
Jesus Mosi, Mayor RB, Komatsu. The podium is still open for any of our members of the public who wishes to make oral testimony. Please state your name for the record. Thank you.
Half a day, Mr. Chairman and members of this body. My name is Mildred Sablan Camacho, and I am the administrator of the CNMI Scholarship Office. On behalf of our Board of Directors, we are here once again to request for continued assistance from the Saipan and Northern Ireland Legislative Delegation for the CNMI Scholarship Office for the scholarship payments for the students from the 3rd Senatorial District for fiscal year 2025. Through the appropriation from the Saipan Local Law 23-19, we expensed $99,500 and have provided financial assistance to 120 students from the 3rd Senatorial District. Thank you. There are currently 174 applications for fall 2025 as of yesterday, and we anticipate to receive more applications as the deadline for fall is July 1st. We express our appreciation for the proposed allocation of scholarship funds under the SNILD initiative. This appropriation represents a critical investment in the future of our youth and address long-standing disparities in access to quality higher education within our district. The scholarship awards provided by SNILD would directly benefit dozens of promising students from underserved and economically disadvantaged communities. These students, many of whom are first-generation college attendees, now have a real opportunity to pursue higher education without the heavy burden of financial insecurity. Once again, we commend the SNILD program for its commitment to educational equity and urge continued and expanded support in subsequent funding cycles. The success of this initiative is not only measured in the number of beneficiaries, but in the long-term social and economic upliftment of our region. We will continue working with educational stakeholders and community leaders to ensure transparent implementation, accurate targeting, and measurable outcomes that reflects the true spirit of public service. Thank you. Can I submit my written testimony?
Yes, please,
Thank you.
Sarge, please. Thank you, Ms. Mildred Sablan Camacho. The podium is still open for any of our members of the public.
Buenas, Hafiz and Tiro, Chairman John Paul Sablan, and the honorable members of the Saipan and Northern Islands Legislative Delegation. For the record, my name is Keilani Marie Babauta Demapan, and I currently serve as the chairwoman of the Saipan Higher Education Financial Assistance Board of Directors. So on behalf of our chef administrator, Marissa Rasa, our dream team, Doreen, Trish, and Mackenzie, inclusive of our fellow board members, Vice Chair Henry Kyle Hofschneider, members Guadalupe Atau, Eloine Baza, and Florence Calvo, and the support of our Honorable Mayor, Arby Camacho, we thank you all for your continuous support for our program. We are in full support of House Local Bill 24-12 and the proposed appropriation for the upcoming fiscal year, and we thank you. We thank the author of the bill, Representative BJ Atau, for his steadfast leadership. So this funding is not just an investment in higher education, it's an investment in our people. SHEFA continues to serve as a vital resource for hundreds of students from Saipan who seek to pursue their educational goals both on and off island. Through this appropriation, we can continue to expand opportunities, reduce financial barriers, and support the success of our students, many of whom aim to return to serve our community as professionals, leaders, and contributors to our local economy, just as many of us have. The proposed appropriation is not only timely, but it is very essential. Our board continues to meet monthly, not only to ensure sound administration of our program, but to have ongoing conversations about the very real and growing risks facing higher education. We are alarmed by recent and anticipated cuts to federal programs that support student success, academic research, and college access for underrepresented communities like ours. And we acknowledge the ongoing fiscal challenges our government faces. And so we continue to commit to ensuring transparency, accountability, and the responsible use of our funds, which are entrusted to us. So our student success stories are a direct reflection of our belief in the power of our education. So as we move forward, we do so with great humility and purpose, grounded in the legacy of our late Chairman Oscar M. Babauta and our late board member Ursula Lefoyfay Aldan. Their dedication to education and our youth continues to guide our mission and decisions. And so we want to honor by remaining focused on opportunity and service. So again, Sizus Maasi, Giliso, and thank you for your continued trust and support of Shefa and the students that we serve.
Thank you, and Ms. Mossy, Ms. Kilani Demapan. The podium is still open for any of our members of the public who wishes to make comments. Please state your name for the record. Thank you.
My name is Jose Crisostomo. I'm the Executive Officer for the Veterans Affairs. And I just want to thank you, Chairman and Congressman BJ. I know 2 months ago I came to you guys to request for assistance in helping the Veterans Affairs in the especially for the cemetery, because it's a veteran cemetery. It belongs to the state. It doesn't belong to the federal government. We get grant from the federal government to build it and all those stuff, but upkeep and operation is the CNMI responsibility. So that's why I came to you guys to request for your assistance, especially because we use a lot of fuel, because we have to cut the grass, we have to daily operation. It's Monday, 7 days a week. We're close. We open on Saturday and Sunday and holidays, just the gate, so the family can come and visit their veterans. But I don't know if you all are aware, but in Marpi, where the cemetery is at, there's no power. There's no electrical, so we have to run a generator when we're on Monday to Friday, so they can operate the water for the 2 restroom or latrine, if you want to call it, and also to power up the pump for the water. As you know, that it's rainy season now, so be cutting the grass a lot, and fuel is not cheap. As you all know, I think it went up again a couple cents. So I just want to thank you all for your support. I know I asked for what I asked, but I got half of it, but that's okay. I'll take what I can get. And again, thank you very much. Oh, by the way, if you don't mind, Mr. Chairman, can you just raise your hand? How many veterans I got in your committee? Raise up your hand. Don't be ashamed. Raise up your hand.
There is 3 here.
Ooh. Hurrah!
Well, thank you, Mr. Jose Crisostomo. Podium is still open. Please state your name for the record. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, members. For the record, my name is Henry Kyle Babauta Hofschneider. I currently serve as the Vice Chairman for the Shefa Board of Directors. And I'm here on behalf of Shefa to support House Local Bill 24-12. I think it's been reiterated time and time again that the economy is not in a good place. A lot of people are facing hardship, and that carries over to our students as well. And then coupled with that, there's a lot of uncertainty moving forward with federal financial aid, FAFSA. So I just want to say that as a student myself, there's a lot of other people like me who are ambitious and young, and whose dreams should not be limited by financial constraint. Thankfully, Shefa's in place, and I'm proud to say that I, alongside with the lovely team over there, we play a part in relieving some of that financial constraint, relieving some of that stress, and allowing our students to hopefully fulfill the plans that the good Lord set forward for them. So to reiterate what our Chairwoman said, it's an investment for our people, the people who will be standing where I stand and who will be filling the seats that you guys fill today. So with that, I would like to thank you for your time and express again my support for House Local Bill 24-12.
Thank you, Mr. Snyder.
Also, yeah.
Podium still open. Please state your name for the record. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Sierra Lynn Apostle with Shirley's Football Club. I'm the General Secretary and I also coach the youth. I'm here on behalf of Pyrie Football Club and Shirley's Football Club. We recently brought 20 kids and 12 chaperones to Guam for a 3-day tournament. And the kids played a total of 3 matches each day, about 50 to 60 minutes each match. And we're here on behalf of Bill 2412 in regards to the grant that we got approved for. For that, it'll go towards our lodging. And the kids did fundraise twice before the trip. And so a lot of funds were covered, but there was a lot of pocket money that needed to be used as well. So we're just here to say thank you in regards to that because the lodging was one of our greatest, or was one of our biggest expenses. And the remaining of the check will also go towards the gas that we use because we were there for a total of 4 days and we used 4 vehicles for everyone. So just, yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Apostle. Podium still open. Please state your name for the record.
Good afternoon, Chairman Sablan and honorable members of this delegation. My name is Michael Cruz. I serve as the Director of the Division of Parks and Recreation under the Department of Lands and Natural Resources. I would like to respectively offer my full support of House Local Bill 23-8, 24-15, 24-8, 24-15, and 24-16. Regarding 24-8, the bill proposed to appropriate remaining fund balance under Saipan Local Law 23-4 for the repair, maintenance, and improvement of recreational facilities in Precinct 4. As someone responsible for the care of public parks, I can confidently say that this improvement are long overdue and desperately needed. Our facilities are heavily used by family, youth programs, and the broader community. Yet many of them are in disrepair due to the limited resources. This bill would directly enhance the safety, functionality, and the beauty of these spaces. On House Local Bill 20-15, this bill would appropriate revenues collected from the 3rd Synod District under Public Law 20-59. We are extremely grateful for the funding that supports community-centered incentives. Appropriation like this helps to keep public spaces open, active, and safe, whether it's for restrooms, pavilions, basketball court, or walking paths. Every dollar makes a real difference in the daily lives in our people. Lastly, House Local Bill 24-16. This reappropriation of funds from prior local laws is a smart and responsible way to put unspent balances to good use. Redirecting these resources towards priority projects ensure that no funds go to waste and allow us to act quickly on pressing needs. In simple terms, all 3 bills help us do one thing better: serve the people. This gives us tools to improve the spaces where our community comes together, whether for sports, relaxation, or celebration. I respectfully ask for your favorable consideration and passage of this measure. Jesus Masi, and thank you for your continued partnership in building a better CNMI.
Jesus Mosi, Director Mike Cruz. Podium still open. Please state your name for the record. Thank you.
Hafide Tiro, Zan Buenas Tardes, Honorable SNILD Chairman John Paul Sablan, and esteemed members of the 24th SNILD Saipan Northern Island Legislative Delegation. My name is Erlinda Cabrera Napoti, and I'm here today representing the Northern Marana Softball Association Incorporation and the NMI National Women Fast Pitch Softball Team, who will be competing in the 2025 Pacific Mini Games in Palau. It is a distinct honor to serve as one of the coaches for the NMI National Women Fast Pitch Softball Team, a responsibility I share with fellow coaches Mark Flores, Mario Agun, and our distinguished manager, Mr. Manny Sablan, a gold medalist and a Hall of Famer inductee. We are here today to express our sincere gratitude for your consideration and unwavering support of House Local Bill 24-2. This vital legislation seeks to allocate $60,000 to NMCL, the Northern Marana Sports Association, specifically in support of our athletes' participation in the upcoming Pacific Mini Games, which will be hosted in our neighboring island nation of Palau. Our NMI National Women Fast Pitch Softball Team is composed of 17 truly exceptional young women, each a testament to the talent and dedication present within our community. These remarkable individuals are Alana Sablan, Ashley Yogan, Brittany Palacios Gopez, Christy O'Don, Destiny Pangilinan, Florida Billy, Jaylina Borja, Jennifer De La Cruz, Kenisha O'Don Mario, Kiolani Reyes, Kiana Camacho, Kiana O'Don, Maribel Igito, Mariah Sablan, Noreen Ashley Angwi, Regine Palacios, and Trina Palacios. For the past 4 months, these dedicated athletes have been engaged in rigorous training, demonstrating an unwavering commitment to their sport and to representing our islands on the regional level. They have willingly devoted their time and energy making personal sacrifices to prepare themselves for the challenges and opportunities that the 2025 Pacific Mini Games in Palau will present. Their dedication extends beyond the field. It reflects a deep sense of responsibility to uphold the honor and the Hafaday Tiro spirit of the Northern Marana Islands. As we embarked on this journey to Palau, our primary goal is, of course, to compete to the best of our abilities and strive to bring home a medal for our islands. However, regardless of the outcome, one thing remains certain. Our NMI National Women Fast Pitch Softball Team will represent our beloved Northern Marana Islands with the utmost pride, unwavering respect, and unyielding integrity. They are not only athletes, but also ambassadors for our community, and we are confident that they will embody the true spirits of sportsmanship and goodwill throughout the Pacific Mini Games. The funding provided through House Local Bill 24-12 is crucial in enabling our entire NMI team to participate in this prestigious event. It will directly support the essential needs that are vital for a successful and positive experience for our athletes. Your support is an investment in these young women, in the Northern Marana Sports Association, and the broader sporting community of our islands. It sends a powerful message that their hard work and dedication are valued, and that our legislative body stands behind them as they pursue their athletic aspirations on a regional level. The collective effort of our community in supporting these athletes extends far beyond mere financial assistance. It embodies the various sense of unity and shared purpose, principles that are crucial for achieving common goals. In closing, I would like to share a quote from Henry Ford. "Coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is a success." Honorable Chairman John Paul Sablan and members of the SNILD delegation, please come together and support House Local Bill 24-12, which allocates $60,000 to NMCL, the Northern Marana Sports Association. Sizuus Maosi Giliso, and thank you.
Zus Masi, Mr. Linda Napati. Podium still open. Please state your name for the record. Thank you.
Carmelina Gumero for the record. Honorable Chairman Sablan and members of the Saipan and Northern Islands Legislative Delegation, Buenas tardes and Lealoas Muamwai. Thank you for the opportunity to appear before you today. Again, my name is Carmelyn Ogumuro, and I serve as the Board Vice President of the CNMI Women's Association. On behalf of CWA, I want to express our deepest appreciation for your long-standing support of our mission to uplift and empower the women of the Commonwealth. The CNMI Women's Association has, since its founding in 2011, been steadfast in delivering critical programs that address the needs of women and families in our community. From workforce development and job readiness training to mentorship, financial literacy, leadership development, and entrepreneurship support. CWA plays a vital role in equipping women with the tools to succeed. Our most recent 11th annual CNMI Women's Summit in March is a testament to our growing reach and impact, convening nearly 120 attendees in person and over 1,200 participants online to engage in meaningful dialogue on the theme of accelerate action. The work of CWA is more than programs and events. It is about building economic self-sufficiency, fostering future leaders, and strengthening the very fabric of our community. Yet, sustaining these efforts requires resources. This is why SNILD funding is so critical. The funds we are respectfully requesting will directly support our ability to deliver high-impact training, expand mentorship for young women, maintain our technology capacity for digital literacy, and ensure that our organization remains a fully functioning hub for the women who rely on us. Without SNILD's continued investment, many women who seek alternative education pathways, workforce entry, or business development support may find fewer accessible options. Your support allows us to provide hands-on training in job skills, financial management, entrepreneurship, and digital literacy, all essential for today's economy. It allows us to prepare women and youth to compete in a fast-changing, tech-driven workforce. CWA remains deeply committed to being a trusted partner in advancing the well-being of women and families across the CNMI. With your continued support, we can strengthen our programs, grow our impact, and honor and continue the legacy and vision of my sister, the late Felicidad Ogumuro, who worked tirelessly to uplift and support those in our economy, especially the more vulnerable among us. Thank you for your consideration and for your continued partnership in empowering women of the CNMI. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Carmelyn Ogumaro. And if you wish to turn in your written statement, you can do so, Sergeant at Arms.
Good afternoon, Chairman and honorable members of the delegation. I am here, my name is Guadalupe Atto, for the record. I'm here on behalf of SHEFA as a board member and Saipan Humane Society as the executive director. Following my colleagues, chair and vice chair for SHEFA, I just wanted to, in addition to that, mention that in response to the recent challenges with federal education and funding, our SHEFA board and staff have worked hard to update our policies and evaluate and reevaluate our community's priorities. We've been looking closely at data to better understand where support is needed most, and how we can make the most impact with the resources we have. We also seen how the types of support our students need have evolved. More families are facing financial strain, and students are having to make hard choices between continuing their education and helping at home. At the same time, we're seeing growing interest in alternative path and vocational programs and certifications. We're doing our best to respond to these changes in ways that stay rooted in equity and long-term sustainability. Thank you for your continued support with House Local Bill 24-12. And your support helps us move forward with purpose, even in challenging times. In addition, I wanted to bring up our team. For the record, I have Sharon Peck, Jennifer Villagomez, and our clinic director, Ruby Ma, will be presenting our statement for House Local Bill 24-15. Thank you very much.
Dear Chairman Sablan and honorable delegation members, Hafade Zantiro. As the only full-time veterinary clinic and animal welfare nonprofit on our island, we, Saipan Humane Society, provide spay-neuter surgeries, vaccinations, emergency care, and humane education. Our work supports not only pets and families, but also tourism, public health, and community safety. Unfortunately, animal welfare organizations in the U.S. territories face serious and consistent gaps in access to funding. Federal funding for animal welfare is minimal and highly competitive, with limited eligibility or priority for nonprofits in the territories. Many stateside grant programs specifically exclude some U.S. territories or deprioritize our region, even when our needs are greater and our options fewer. International funding sources often restrict awards to sovereign nations or regions outside U.S. jurisdiction. As a territory, we fall between categories and are frequently overlooked by both U.S.-based and global funders.
These structural limitations make local government support not just helpful, but necessary. Without it, the future of animal care on Saipan would be uncertain. The support of SNILD through House Local Bill 24-15 helps us maintain life-saving services, address public health risks like zoonotic disease, and offer accessible care to families who cannot otherwise afford it. This funding directly supports services that benefit the average taxpayer and the broader community through spay and neuter programs, which offer affordable sterilization services to help control the stray animal population, leading to cleaner, safer communities, including neighborhoods, schools, beaches, and parks. These efforts benefit pet owners and the broader community by reducing nuisance behaviors and improving public health. A visible decrease in stray animals also enhances the island's image for residents and tourists alike, supporting a vital economic sector, our tourism industry.
Subsidized low-cost veterinarian service ensure that the pet care animal accessible to all members of our community, helping prevent the spread of disease while safeguarding the public health. Despite high demand, a traditional for-profit veterinary clinic would not be successful in the CNN mine due to the high cost of supply and cares. This support allowed us to provide necessary care in a manner that benefit our entire community, not just the wealthy. We understand the resources are limited across all sectors, but we urge you to consider that supporting humane animal care is a vital part of One Health protocol, recognizing that the health of animals, people, and the environment are deeply connected. Your continued support makes a direct and visible difference for the people and animals of Saipan. Sisu Masi for your time, leadership, and commitment to improving life on our island. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman and members. Can I submit,
Yes.
please?
Thank you, Ms. Guadalupe Atto and folks from the Saipan Humane Society. Podium is still open for any of our members here in our gallery who wishes to make comments. Please state your name for the record.
Good afternoon, Chairman Sablan and members of the House. Thank you for considering House Bill 2412. My name is Nick Gross. I'm an ex officio representing the Northern Mariana Sports Association as the public school system, representing the public school system on the board. It's a pleasure to see that House Bill 2412 is moving forward as proposed appropriation. The Northern Mariana Sports Association is the governing body of all sports throughout the Marianas, taking care of all international travel through all of our sport federations. We currently have 18 member federations in good standing, and we are preparing to take off for Palau. We have delegations leaving as soon as next week for the 25th Pacific Mini Games, 2025 Pacific Mini Games, excuse me, that will be hosted in Palau. With 12 sports available, we have 9 separate federations that will be there participating, with a delegation of 161 athletes and officials coming out of the CNMI to represent all of us. As a notation to that, this is the first year that the Pacific Games Council is running a youth portion throughout the games, with many of those sports having youth components to them, being 19 and under. And so our delegation of 161 is comprised of also 45 members of 19 and under athletes. And so it's a great opportunity for us to highlight the grassroots movement, as well as our young athletes, as we set ourselves up to be competitive throughout the region of Oceania and beyond moving forward. And we would just like to thank you for your continued proposed appropriation and support. On behalf of the Northern Mariana Sports Association, we thank you for that. And finally, we would like to cordially invite you to be in attendance for the team send-off on Monday, the 23rd at 6 p.m. at the Gilbert Atta Gymnasium. It would be a pleasure to have you in attendance. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nick Ross. The podium is still open for any of our members. Please state your name for the record.
Good morning, members, chairman and delegation members. My name is Ray Yumo. I'm going to be wearing multiple hats today, so first I'd like to thank the delegation for considering passage of House Local Bill 24-12, namely funding for the Navy Hill Ponding Basin and its surrounding areas. This will be used to clear the ponding basin that is right next to the roadway, to allow for safe view from the driving public, and also to enhance the area, because as we all know, there is a basketball court up there. There is ample space in that property to expand the area to make it into actually a park, so that it can serve more needs to the community for any type of health-related, sport-related activity that they may endeavor to pursue. So this is a really good amendment or a provision, because it makes the funding multiply, so it's not just specific to dealing with the run of water, but also to enhance the area. The other aspects of this bill that I'm in support of is, first, the funding for the Marianas Racing Association. As we know, we do not have a official place for all off-road activities to take place. We do have an MOU between DCCA and the Marianas Racing Association to allow the property up in Marpi, affectionately known as Cowtown, to be used as a motorized park, if you will, but it's still not officially a park. But fortunately, a lot of the off-road motorcycles, ATVs, do go up there to practice, race, and enjoy the activities away from the densely populated areas, so the communities will not have to endure the noise, because, as you know, these types of motorized motorcycles and ATVs are pretty loud. And I thank the delegation for continually funding for this activity, but I ask also that we take it to the next level and make it a permanent park, and to even include registering these off-road bikes. I actually have 7 in my possession between myself and my kids, and I pay nothing for annual registration, and I have no problem paying a fee for that because we do have a facility, but it's still technically not very well developed. So something for this body to consider so that we can go to the next level. A lot of states and territories do have these type of designated parks, both at the federal and at the state level. So, and there are grants, federal grants that can be applied for, but we just need to have that land designation in a more permanent state. I am also a member of the Saipan Little League Baseball Association, and I'd like to thank also the delegation for providing funding for the Little League. It's been over 6 years since Little League had played here on Saipan. Unfortunately, Rhoda and Tinian was not able to field teams, but we hope that they do because this is a very important program. If we're not aware, baseball was brought to us since after World War II, I believe. And aside from Batu, I think we can fairly say that baseball is the sport of the community here, all these generations. I myself was a former Little Leaguer. This season, we were able to put together 360 players into teams, over 23 teams. We were fortunate that through delegation funding from past that was not reappropriated, we were able to restart the program. We did not collect any entrance fees because we wanted to bring the kids back, and we received an overwhelming amount of kids wanting to play from ages 8 all the way up to 16. So this is something that we really need to continue to develop. I am working through the Department of Public Works on opening up a road. Thank you to Precinct 5 delegation for allowing us to work creatively with PSS to open up Forbidden Island Road. This is the road down in Cagman between the fire station and Chacha Elementary School, Cagman Elementary School and Chacha Middle School. There are actually 2 baseball fields down there that is perfect for Little League Baseball. And our biggest problem here, which is very unusual, but we do not have enough baseball fields, unfortunately. Little League Baseball requires the use of a pitching mound, a pitcher's mound, about a 6-inch mound. We all know this. We're not able to play on a field with the pitcher's mound because it's all being used as softball. But that's okay. We can make adjustments. We just need a more permanent place, multi-field, so we can finish the program sooner. Next season, we're looking to expand. Little League actually has girls softball. I know over 10 years ago, Nick and I worked on developing a girls fast pitch. And there is a World Series, Little League World Series for girls fast pitch, and it's over in California. And unfortunately, we did not field any teams this season, but we're looking forward to next season. Oh, and I keep saying, all we need is to field 2 teams, 14 players per team, and we can have a division, and we can send these youth athletes off to Asia Pacific and Middle East tournament, ASPAC, formerly called the Far East tournament, which is a requisite to the Little League World Series in the U.S. So this program is really, really strong here in the CNMI, and I'm thankful for the delegation for funding baseball, youth baseball, in the form of Little League. But rest assured that as long as we have the ability to field teams, we will expand it as wide and far-reaching as we can. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Secretary Reyumo. Podium is still open for any of our members here in the gallery who wishes to make comments. Please state your name for the record. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Chairman JP Sablan and committee. I am Razor Teptep and I represent the Northern Ireland Mayor's Office. On behalf of the Mayor Tysican, I am here to convey his support on passage of House Local Bill 24-12. Once again, Hiliso and Sisos Masi.
Thank you, Razor Teptep. Podium is still open for any of our members of the public who are here in the gallery who wishes to make comments. Please state your name for the record. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Chairman JP Sablan and members of the delegation. My name is Florence Kirby, and I'm here on behalf of the families of the 13 fishermen and families of Honorable Jess Mofnas, who is the founder of our monument. We thank you. We received help from you started last year, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that we're included this year. I'm here to say thank you from our hearts. Thank you.
Hiliso and Sisos Masi, Ms. Florence Kirby. Podium still open. Please state your name for the record. Thank you.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests and members, Mr. Chairman. My name is Lawrence Fleming. I'm the project director for the here in Senisina and in Tano, that coconut crab farming. Believe it or not, I was here earlier, but then I went home instead to watch from the screen. But seeing all these people showing their appreciation, I took off up here to show my appreciation too for the first funding that you guys helped. It really kickstarted the project, and I urge you guys, all of you guys, with all due respect, to please continue so we can help our kids in the future to do their own studying, and who knows, maybe market the Azuzu for off island. But thank you again, and continue helping, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence Fleming. Podium still open. Please state your name for the record. Thank you.
My name is Bernadita Palacios. Mr. Chairman and members of the Saipan delegation, I would like to give thanks for assisting us on purchasing furnitures for our new office, replacing our old furnitures, and on behalf of the staff of financial service, we would like to thank you all for your support. Thank you.
Sisos Masi, Mrs. Bernadita Palacios. The podium is still open for any of our members who are here in our gallery as well as in the lobby. Please state your name for the record. Thank you. Kindly just press the button, please. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Chairman Sablon and honorable members of the Saipan Northern Islands Legislative Delegation for allowing our office to appear before you today to deliver our comments on House Local Bill 24-12. For the record, my name is Hubert M. Alipuyo. I'm the Chief Enforcement Officer for the Saipan Zoning Office. I am here today on behalf of the Zoning Administrator, Mrs. Therese Ogomoro, who is currently attending to a investors meeting, which was scheduled same time as this meeting. So, on behalf of the Commonwealth Zoning Board, I hereby express our support of House Local Bill 24-12, which appropriates a portion of revenues collected pursuant to House Local Bill 11-2, as amended to the Zoning Office. This amount of $75,000 will once again help tremendously with needed resources for our daily operation. We thank you and the Saipan and Northern Ireland Legislative Delegation members for your continued support of Zoning Office from its early beginnings to present, and hope to gain your further support and consideration to increase this annual appropriation in the nearest future to sustain our increased projects and activities towards the implementation of the Saipan zoning law and the Nuisance Abatement and Blighted Property Maintenance Act of 2018. Chairman, I would also like to inform you that the administrator will be submitting comments on House Local Bill 24-5, definition on automotive sales and services, which is on today's agenda, to the Committee of Zoning later this afternoon. Thank you, Chairman, and I would like to also submit my written testimony.
Thank you, Mr. Alipuzo, and Sergeant at Arms. Please receive the written deal. Ako fan na ano dyan, receive it. Thank you once again, Mr. Alipuzo. The podium is still open for any of our members who are here in the gallery or outside in the lobby. If there's anyone there that wishes to make comments? Seeing that there is no further comments, we will now proceed to our next order of business, and that is the item D, introduction of local bills. And first, let me recognize Representative Malcolm Omar.
Thank you, Chairman. Introducing House Local Bill 24-8 to appropriate the remaining fund balances of $85,500 under Saipan Local Law 23-404 for the repair, maintenance, and improvements of recreational facilities in Precinct 4 and for other purposes. Introduced, Chairman, by myself and the SNILD floor leader, Rep. Joel Komatsu.
Thank you, Representative Malcolm Omar, and at this time I recognize the floor leader to make the proper suspension of rules so that we can place this House Local Bill to the bill calendar. Floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I'll offer a motion to suspend Rule 9, Section 7, refers of bills and resolutions so that we can place House Local Bill number 24-8 to today's calendar. So move.
There is a motion offered by our floor leader, and it has been seconded. Discussion on the motion. Ready? All those in favor, please say aye. Those opposed say nay. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted and placed, and House Local Bill number 24-8 is placed on today's bill calendar. Moving along, the chair will recognize himself, officially introducing House Local Bill number 24-5 to amend the Saipan local law to define automobile sales and service and to establish the screening requirement for automobile sales and service businesses that are adjacent to certain zoning district. For the record, members, this House Local Bill is currently already referred to the Committee on Zoning under the leadership of Senator Corina Magofnia, and I believe she is going to be conducting a zoning committee next week so that we can entertain this local bill. So with that, we move further down, and I recognize Representative BJ Ataw.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Formally introducing House Local Bill number 24-12 to the delegation, entitled to appropriate $2,500,000 from revenues collected pursuant to Saipan Local Law 11-2 as amended and for other purposes. Introduced by myself and several others, and I welcome all the members of the delegation to please join in co-authoring this legislation. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Representative BJ Ataw. And at this time, I recognize the floor leader for the proper suspension of rules.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I'll offer a motion to suspend Rule 9, Section 7, referrals of bills and resolutions to refer House Local Bill number 24-12 to today's calendar. So move.
There is a motion offered by our floor leader for the placement of House Local Bill 24-12 in today's bill calendar. It has been seconded. Discussion on the motion. Ready? All those in favor, please say aye. Those opposed, say nay. The ayes have it. House Local Bill 24-12 is now placed in today's bill calendar. Moving along, we will skip House Local Bill number 24-15 as our the author of the legislation is currently excused on today's order of business. So with that said, the chair will recognize himself and officially introduce House Local Bill 24-16, a bill for an act to reappropriate $26,000 allotted under Saipan Local Law 20-26 and to reappropriate $25,000 allotted under Saipan Local Law 23-10 and for other purposes, introduced by myself and my colleague Representative Danny Aquino and sponsored by several others, and welcome any other members. So, and with that, I also like to recognize the floor leaders for the proper motion so that we place this local bill in today's bill calendar.
Thank you, Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I now offer a motion to suspend Rule 9, Section 7, referrals of bills and resolutions so that we can place House Local Bill 24-16 to today's calendar. So move.
Second.
There is a motion offered by our floor leader, and it has been seconded. Discussion on that motion. Ready? All those in favor, please say aye. Those opposed, say nay. The ayes have it. Motion carries. House Local Bill number 24-16 is now placed on today's bill calendar. Thank you, members. That takes care of item D, introduction of bills. We now move to item E. There happens to be none on introduction of local resolutions. We now move to item F, messages from the governor. Madam Clerk.
Mr. Chairman, there is two governor's communication numbers 2406 and 2407.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Discussion on messages from the governor. Ready? Thank you, members. Moving along, we are now on item G, messages from the mayors. Madam Clerk.
Mr. Chairman, there are two mayor's communication numbers 2403 and 2404.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Discussion on item G, messages from the mayors. Ready? Thank you, members. We move now to item H, reports and communications from heads and department and agencies. There happens to be none. We are now on item I, House Communications. Madam Clerk.
Mr. Chairman, there are 9 House communication numbers 24-12 to 24-20.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Discussion on House Communications. Ready? No. Thank you. With that, we are now on item J, Senate Communications. Madam Clerk.
Mr. Chairman, there are two Senate communication numbers 2402 and 2403.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Discussion on Senate Communications. Ready? Thank you, members. We are now at item K, Delegation Matters. Madam Clerk.
Mr. Mr. Chairman, there are 7 delegation matters, numbers 2426 to 2432.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Discussion on delegation matters. Ready? Thank you, members. We are now on item L, miscellaneous communications. Madam Clerk.
Mr. Chairman, there are 27 miscellaneous communication, numbers 2425 to 2451.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Discussion on miscellaneous communications. Ready? Thank you, members. We move further down on our order of business. There happens to be none on item M, reports of standing committees. None on item N, reports of special and conference committees. There is none on item O, unfinished business. We're now on item P. There happens to be none on item P, resolution calendar. We are now on item Q, bill calendar. And at this time, I recognize the floor leader to for the proper suspension of rules as well to pass these legislations before us.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will now offer a motion to suspend Rule 7, Section 8, with regards to the Standing Committee report, and Rule 9, Section 9 and 10, with regards to first and second reading, and to with the following bills: House Local Bill 24-8, House Local Bill 24-12, and House Local Bill 24-16. So move.
There is a motion offered by our floor leader for the suspension of rules, and it has been seconded. Discussion on that motion. Ready? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say nay. The ayes have it. Motion adopted. Recognize floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And I'll offer a motion to adopt House Local Bill 24-8 to appropriate the remaining fund balances of $85,000 under Saipan Local Law 24-4 for the repair, maintenance, and improvement of recreational facilities in Precinct 4 and for other purposes. So move. I apologize. To pass.
There is a motion offered by a floor leader for the passage of House Local Bill number 24-8, and it has been seconded. Discussion on the motion. Ready? Thank you, members. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Representative Ada,
Yes.
Representative Aldon, Representative Attal,
Yes.
Representative Aquino,
Yes.
Representative Benavente,
Good.
Representative Camacho Angelo, Representative Camacho Diego, Representative Senator Castro,
Ungan.
Representative Flores Joseph,
Yes.
Representative Flores Marissa, Senator Magofnia,
Hungan.
Representative Manglonia,
Yes.
Representative Omar,
Hungan.
Representative Palacios,
Good.
Representative Rangamar,
Yes. Yes.
Representative Villagomez,
Awad.
Representative Yanktamai,
Awad.
Representative Yumo,
Yes.
Mr. Chairman,
Hungan.
Mr. Chairman, all 19 members present voted yes.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. With all 19 members present voting in the affirmative, House Local Bill number 24-8 hereby passes the delegation. Recognize the floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I now move for the passage of House Local Bill 24-12 to appropriate $2.5 million from revenues collected pursuant to Saipan Local Law 11-2 as amended and for other purposes. So move.
There is a motion offered by our floor leader for the passage of House Local Bill number 24-12, and it has been seconded. Discussion on the motion. Ready? Recognize.
Can you repeat that motion? Sorry.
The motion is for the passage of House Local Bill 24-12.
This is where we can discuss?
We're opening it up for the discussion.
Okay.
Recognize Representative Marissa Flores.
Thank you, Chairman. I just have some just clarifying questions. I know that this committee has been very cognizant in regard to certain NGOs, or all the NGOs actually, to provide a status report on funds that were already used prior to this bill. But I know that in the past, this committee has been providing a lot of supports to several repeat NGOs. And so my question here is for on page 3, item 7, I fully support the Saipan Fishermen's Association. That is one of the main tourists or main attractions that we have every year that brings in boats from Guam. Also includes the sister islands of Rhode and Tinian, and also is a huge event for the community. My concern is, while we know that we give this money, I'm just wondering, because I see that they're in support on miscellaneous communication number 2461, but it doesn't tell us what the money is supposed to be used for. I know that they usually ask certain offices to support them on tent rental, water, etc. So do you have any idea what the money is to pay for?
Yes, for the USO, for the whole entire operation of the International Fishing Derby.
Okay.
And
so
this is to include resources in welcoming fishermen for our sister island in Guam, Rhoda or Tinian that are coming here to partake in the annual fishing tournament.
All right, thank you. And I just hope that this association would be reminded, or we can remind that to please give us a itemized, well, not itemized, but at least an expenditure. We have several people that this committee has supported, and has taken the sweet time of really providing us an itemized expenditure of where this money went. And I'm not speaking on behalf of myself, but most generally the people that, the coffers and this committee supports. I think it's only fair that we also expect the same from everyone and not just a few. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Duly noted. And if you can see, members, that if under miscellaneous communication, as we move along with this delegation, whenever there's NGOs that we have appropriated in the past months or years, like I've mentioned in the past delegation session, as soon as the depletion of this funding, they are actually submitting their financial and expenditure report before this August body. And if Rep. Atto, you wanted to add on? Recognize?
Oh yeah, but just and I agree with every entity that we've given money since we included that language and the local appropriations have been providing. In the case of the Saipan Fishermen's Association, this is the first time they'll be receiving any funds with that language in law. Prior to the prior years of the fishing derby, we did not appropriate funding to them. Matter of fact, they were able to get more sponsors from the private sector, but a lot of their sponsors have really tailored down in sponsoring community events because of their own financial responsibilities to their respective businesses or entities. So with that being said, it's moving forward. As you are aware, one of the communications today from the NMCL have already provided its expenditures, and I believe the Humane Society have provided expenditures,
Yes.
and there's other entities, and I know that there's some big monies here. The one that we need to make sure moving forward, and this is something that we've asked over the years, is the Saipan Little League. So we need to really pay attention to that one because that's an automatic appropriation. We know SHEFA is automatic; it goes to their operations and their scholarship recipients. No, so that in itself speaks for it, right? If they deplete the funds, obviously we know that they're sending money to our students. So And I'm glad. Thank you, Rep. Flores, for bringing that up because it's important that we repeat that and we maintain that language in any future appropriation so that we can answer to our constituents and these entities should they not submit expenditure reports. The law speaks for itself. They will not qualify for any future funding sources from the delegation, provided that they provide their financial expenditures. No, so we'll make that clear, and we'll maintain that language, and I hope the members will continue to support that kind of language in future appropriations, so that we hold these entities accountable as well. I understand that with the government entities, for example, that we've assisted, those monies will come, or at least the expenditure reports will come as well. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Right, and I just want to emphasize, and because every local appropriations that we pass in this body, we make sure that we insert that reporting clause. And that is why you constantly see every delegation session as we move forward, NGOs or government agencies that have depleted the appropriation awarded by this August body, expenditures reports are being submitted to this August body. You still have the floor, Representative Marisa Flores.
Thank you, Chairman. And then on that note, sir, I'd like to also make a comment on line 4, I'm sorry, page 4, line 11, to the HMP network of 180,000. We know that a lot of our people in our communities are really utilizing this program because of the lack of services that our only government hospital has. I know that they're all working hard to improve services so that our people don't have to leave. But in the meantime, this committee has committed itself to supporting the HMP program, and $180,000 for someone to maintain their health or maintain their life is really a small amount. You can never ever put enough money on someone's life, and you know, just looking at all of the individuals who receive this appropriation, you know, I hope that you feel a sense of gratitude and gratefulness because 180,000 to the HMP program for all of our relatives who are sick and need this money. There's money again going around outside of this to support activities that are also important to our community. So I wanted to comment about that because there's never going to be enough money in our community until tourism picks up. And so with that said, thank you. I yield my time.
Thank you, Representative Marisa Flores. Are there any other further discussion on the motion for the passage of House Local Bill 24-12? Ready? Thank you, members. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Representative Ada. Representative Aldon. Representative Atta. Representative Aquino.
A joyful yes.
Representative Benavente. Representative Camacho Angelo.
Yes.
Representative Camacho Diego.
Yes.
Senator Castro.
Ngan.
Representative Flores Joseph.
Yes.
Representative Flores Marissa.
Yes.
Senator Magofnia.
Hungan.
Representative Manglonia.
Yes.
Representative Omar.
Hungan.
Representative Palacios.
Hungan.
Representative Rangamar.
Yes.
Representative Villagomez.
Awar.
Representative Yanktamai.
Hungan.
Representative Yumo.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Ungan.
Mr. Chairman, all 19 members present voted yes.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. With all 19 members present voting in the affirmative, House Local Bill number 24-12 hereby passes the delegation. Recognize the floor leader for our last House Local Bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I now offer a motion to pass House Local Bill number 24-16 to reappropriate 26,000 allotted under Saipan Local Law 20-26 and to reappropriate $25,000 allotted under Saipan Local Law 23-10 and for other purposes. So move.
Second.
There is a motion offered by our floor leader for the passage of House Local Bill number 24-16, and it has been seconded. Discussion on that motion. Recognize the Representative Marisa Flores.
I know, Chairman, you're probably expecting bad news, but I just want to tell you thank you for supporting Division of Parks and Recreation. I yield my time.
Thank you. Always and forever. Any other further discussion? Ready? Thank you, members. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Representative Adat? Representative Aldan? Representative Atao?
Yes.
Representative Aquino?
Very joyful yes for this.
Representative Benavente?
Ungan.
Representative Camacho Angelo? Representative Camacho Diego? Senator Castro?
Ungan.
Representative Flores Joseph?
Yes.
Representative Flores Marissa? Senator Magofnia?
Ungan.
Representative Manglonia?
Ungan.
Representative Omar?
Hungan.
Representative Palacios?
Ungan.
Representative Rangamar? Representative Villagomez? Representative Yanktamai?
Yes, for sharing and caring.
Representative Yumo?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman?
Ungan.
Mr. Chairman, all 19 members voted yes.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. With all 19 members present voting in the affirmative, House Local Bill number 24-16 hereby passes the delegation. Thank you, members. That takes care of item Q, bill calendar. We now move further down on our order of business. Item R, miscellaneous business. Are there any miscellaneous business? Let me recognize Representative Malcolm Omar.
Thank you, Chairman. I just want to go back for my miscellaneous to Governor's Communication 2406, which became Public Law, Saipan Local Law 2401, for the appropriation of fund balances for the recreational and parks facilities for Precinct 4, and especially for the base course for secondary roads in my precinct. The floor leader and I have been receiving requests from our precinct, and I want to thank the Department of Public Works for extending their arm out to assist with these repairs and rehab of the secondary roads in our precinct especially. And this because it's all in the network to help each other and work together. So with that, also the mayor's office for their assistance with that. And going back to the 2412 that we just passed, and I thank my colleagues and everybody here for their support, especially like with what Rep. Marissa said, Floor Leader Marissa said, the appropriations for HNP will never be enough, but still again, this body's covering, shouldering cost and expenses, and these costs and this appropriation already will be depleted by once they get the fund transfer. But just so for the public and the administration, and with again collaboration with the legislative branch, we're funding and the shortfalls of the central government again. And I thank you, colleagues, and I can't thank you enough, and still ask for your continued support for HNP and especially for our patients, our family members off island and receiving treatment. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you, Representative Malcolm Omar. Are there any other on miscellaneous business? Ready? Recognize Representative Roman Benavente.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and to everyone, all the colleagues that we have over here and some of the viewers. We're in a situation right now with regards to the budget crunch from the administration, and that's a fact. The business activities has dropped. A lot of businesses have shut down, closed their doors. Literally almost 200 businesses in Saipan. And CNMI, maybe. But despite that fact, we also under SNILD, as we give out funds, the derivative of these funds that we get, and as we dispense it out, we have to try to come back to maybe reassess ourselves and rethink that we are also struggling, and we have to probably have to align priorities prior to the needs of what we give out, because I know we give out a lot of funds to the NGOs, but we have to start looking at a point where we have to look at priorities ahead, because we're struggling. It's not that we don't want to help, we want to help, but it's just like in a home. If you have funds to spend in your home, you know you can get everything what you need, but when you don't have enough funds, you have to look at the priorities, what you need the most. And I think we have to start looking into that as a SNILD. That's all, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Representative Roman Benavente. Any further on miscellaneous? Let me recognize Senator Manny Castro.
Just to shorten what our colleague Uncle Roman mentioned, I think he's saying we need to give more to medical referral. Thank you.
Thank you. We always give, and I know, like what Rep. Marisa Flores said, it's never going to be enough, but we always, history tells us that this delegation has always helped H&P. Any further miscellaneous business? Recognize Representative Marisa Flores.
Thank you, Chairman. Just a quick note. I know that last session we had members of the existing Casino Commission requesting a meeting with the House of Representatives, or I don't know who they're meeting with or what their request is, if it's SNILD, if it's House, if it's Senate, I don't know. However, I want to seek the indulgence of this committee that if there is any meeting that has to do with the Casino Commission in regard to whatever it is they want to talk about, that that would also be conveyed to everybody in this legislature. I think that it's not business as usual with them, and I think that an audience with the entire 24th legislature is warranted, considering what is at stake or what they believe is at stake for them. I know what is at stake for the Commonwealth, and I know that I have gone there many times before asking to meet, and they never wanted to meet with me. So if they call for a meeting anytime soon, please send out the email, because I would not want to miss that meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, and I believe on that matter, since the Commonwealth Casino Commission is a state matter, I believe the Speaker had referred that issue to the Committee of Zoning, like a JGO on the House body, and I think it's more appropriate that it's the JGO committee that entertains this, and perhaps maybe call the whole entire members of the 24th legislature to include members from Rhode and Tinian, because the composition of the Commonwealth Casino Commission encompasses also members from Rhode and Tinian. Any further miscellaneous communication? Recognize Representative Danny Aquino.
Chairman, I want to thank you personally for House Local Bill 2416. That'll be a great assistance for Precinct 2. To the people of Precinct 2, Chairman John Paul and I are working tirelessly together with collaborations from Parks and Recs Director Mike Cruz and the Secretary of Public Works, Ray Yumo. So with that, I just want to thank them both, and that's it.
Thank you, colleague. And we still have Secretary DPW Ray Yumo here, and our Director Mike Cruz here. Thank you guys for still here with us on our session. Recognize again, Representative Aquino.
As my colleague Roy Addis said, I want to thank the delegation also for voting yes on this. Thank you.
Thank you, Lai. Thank you, Lai, members of the delegation. I know that this funding is actually precinct 2 funding. We're just actually reappropriating it to another focus within our precinct. But yeah, honestly, me and Rep. Dan Aquino are only 1 vote each, right? So thank you for you guys' votes. Uncle Roman, one more time, recognize.
I just want to say also thank you, extend a great thank you to Mr. Mike Cruz. He has really done a lot, you know, to basically all the activities that the SNIO have outside. Representative, you know, he's been very helpful. And he extend all the effort that he has to accommodate us. So I just like to say thank you, Mike. Thank you to Chairman.
Thank you, Representative Roman Benavente. Any further? Let me recognize the minority leader.
Thank you, Chairman. Since we're thanking everybody, thanks to all the programs and the NGOs that came up and spoke to us, to this delegation. Also to Mr. Nick Gross and Mr. Ray Yumo for the program that you guys are, the upcoming program that's going on. We wish you guys luck, and hopefully you can bring us back some medals. Mr. Nick Gross, if you don't mind, the time for that Monday send-off is 6 p.m. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Minority Leader. Recognize Representative TJ Manglone.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And I also wanted to take the opportunity to thank also the mayor for all his assistance as well between the precincts. And I hope that we can hear his call and also assist him with the resources that he needs, because you know, we can testify even in Precinct 5 that you know, him and his office have been a very big help. So I just wanted to throw that in there since we're thanking everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Rep. TJ Manglone. Any further under miscellaneous business? Ready? We are now at item S, announcement. Are there any announcements from the members? Recognize Representative Floor Leader Marissa Flores.
Thank you, Chairman, and I will keep this very short. But because the send-off for all of our athletes is coming up and we might not have another opportunity, I'd like to extend a sincere good luck to all the athletes leaving, and bring home the gold. And, you know, there's a pride in sending all of them out there, and they take that very seriously. They work hard, they play hard, and I cannot wish them any more luck than they already have. I will keep you in my thoughts, in my prayers. Good luck to the athletes. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you, Representative Marissa Flores. Any further announcement? If there's none, I recognize the floor leader for the proper motion.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I'll move to adjourn subject to your call. So move.
There is a motion offered by our floor leader for adjournment, and it has been seconded. Discussion on the motion? Ready? All those in favor, please say aye. All those opposed, you may stay. The ayes have it. Thank you.